man. 122 pounder, 10-5, man. Watch the Goodfellas Sports TV, bro.
You guys come from Walker, Wisconsin. Going to watch
Goodfellas Sports.
Goodfellas boxing.
All right, man. Vergil Ortiz said he ready for Terence Crawford. If I remember, I probably won't. There's an article out there. Obviously, he probably said it at the fight. I've been kind of, trying to put this video up. It's a day later. Some other stuff that actually came up in the boxing world. But, Vergil Ortiz said he ready to, for Terence Crawford, definitely. And that might be Crawford. I'm glad I waited, because that might be, after all the news came out, that might be Crawford only decision. Now, going over to Golden Boy usually isn't a good decision for black fighters. So, and like I said before, Crawford got options. Now, it's just, how creative his people gonna think. And they have created zero leverage in these Errol Spence talks. Zero leverage. And one of the ways I said they should create leverage is start negotiating and do a card on their own. I mean, I even gave free game out here. Go to HBO, bring boxing back for a night. Have them fight David Alvarez or somebody in the top 10 or 15. Have them come to Omaha. You know what I'm saying? And put a card on in Omaha or Lincoln, wherever they want to do it at. And have them fight like somebody like David Alvarez. If you got to work with somebody like Richard Schaefer to get the job done, if you got to work with Kathy Duva, or you got to work with Don King, which I don't think you want to work with him right now. But if you got to work with somebody that, to help assist you with some of the business side of it, then there you go. If you got to work with Cameron Duncan, or whoever can put plays together, Eddie Hearn on a fight-by-fight basis, you pay somebody a flat fee. That's what Mayweather used to do with Golden Boy. A lot of people don't know that. That's what he used to do with Golden Boy. Pay Golden Boy a flat fee, and they handled his fights. Yeah, a lot of people don't know that's what Mayweather used to do. But let's talk about, check out the welterweight and boxing playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase the chance of notification. Potawatomi back there somewhere, y'all can see him. Mason trying to give him a cold. They was out there playing. But yeah, Vergil Ortiz said, we ready, we ready. Because everybody know that Spencer Crawford shit not gonna happen. They gonna blame Bud, but we all knew Errol Spence didn't want that work. That's why they was calling that nigga out, and he thought Bud wasn't gonna answer the bell. And Bob said, we can make the fight in 5 minutes, and that nigga started, oh nah, man. Everybody knew that hoe from Texas ain't want none of that. And I don't care what nobody say. All these niggas, man, they show you who real and who fake, bro. All the evidence support. Come on, man. I'm not gonna go back in time. But we know what it is, bro. When the nigga talking about, well, I fight Charlo, then that nigga started, acting like a female and shit. And his brother said, I come down and fight Terence Crawford. Man, nigga, you just said you was like Terence Crawford and couldn't get a fight. But look, if you can't get the Texas guppy, aka catfish, you can't get, the Texas, I don't play no video games, Jamal Charlo, or you can't get the Texas duck and Jamal Charlo, right? Well, man, you got to settle for Vergil Ortiz. Fight Vergil Ortiz in Dallas or Arlington or somewhere, Fort Worth, wherever the hell it got to be. And then you're going to have to make an example. Now, Ortiz is that. Anytime you got somebody that got the condition and the explosiveness and the power of Vergil Ortiz, he's dangerous. When we seen versus McKisson, the perpetual movement bothers Vergil Ortiz. And that's what Bud Foundation gonna be for that fight, in the perpetual movement. Now he not gonna walk Ortiz down like he did Kyle Velasquez. Ortiz is too much of a dangerous puncher, and he not as robotic as Vergil Ortiz. I mean, as Kyle Velasquez. So I wouldn't walk him down. Ortiz is young, and if you hurt him, he got the ability to recover. So think about that for a minute. He young, and them young fighters can recover. So different from knocking out Kyle Velasquez though, but but that might be his backup plan. That might be his backup plan. So, and Ortiz said he ready. So I mean, Ortiz get a title shot at 147. He get an older fighter in the ring who still got some credibility, who still got his O. You know, Bud get a fight. You know, if they want to say, well, Bud, we want to give you a tune-up versus Blair Cobb, they gonna pay you for it. Do it. You know, and let we can finally move on from. I've been wanting to move on from this. Either we gonna move on with it, or we gonna move on and just forget about it. All that, well, Terence can move up and be his mandatory. That shit not gonna happen, bro. Politics play too much in that. Like I told y'all the other day, they want Crawford to take a fight before this fight. They want him to take a fight before this fight. So they want him to fight somebody like Keith Thurman, whatever, then fight Spence next year. Come on. To me, to me it is what it is. So, like I said, he got a couple of opportunities. He can fight the Conor Ben Chris Eubanks Jr. winner. He can fight Vergil Ortiz, right? You know, he can go to like somebody like HBO, NBC, ESPN, ABC, same as ESPN, and go straight to them and say, well, I want to negotiate a fight. I think a great idea to bring HBO boxing back for one night. That'll be beautiful. You know, Harold Lanham, I'm proud rest of power to him. Jim Lampley, Larry Merchant, Ori Jones, Foreman. That'd be great. That'd be great. That'd be great. So, that'd be great. That's what he should do. Because you negotiate, but you don't have no leverage. So you just talking to somebody, a Golden Boy, HBO, about doing a fight over there, that creates some type of leverage. But Ortiz got a chance. Anytime you can punch and you got explosion like Ortiz, you big and strong, he got a chance for sure. It may not be an Earl Spence or Jerron Ennis type of opportunity chance, or a chance that some people think Keith Thurman would have, or a chance people thought Sean Porter, but he definitely got a chance. He fresh, he young, he strong, he looked good his last fight. There you go. If he beat Bud, would I be surprised? No, nothing surprised me in boxing no more. Bud ain't fought since last November, and we coming up on this November. And that's what PBC wanted to do, is age him out. He don't have to do a mandatory till May next year, but shit. Fight Vergil Ortiz and see where it go from there. Or you have to move up and put yourself in a position one of Charlo vacant belts. That's a lot more dangerous than fighting Vergil Ortiz, though. A lot more dangerous. You know, so like I said before, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be very interesting. But, you know, that might be one of his few options. You know? So, you know, am I optimistic that he come with a deal to fight Earl Spence? I'm not. But TB said, you're going to drag Earl Spence to the ring, kicking and screaming. All they do is hide behind Al Heyman, bro. But that's all they legally can do. They can't even think for themselves in a boxing ring. Al Heyman do everything. Shit. So Vergil Ortiz might have to be the move, but I just gonna want to tie Crawford up for several fights. They know Crawford don't have nowhere else. It's gonna be hard for Crawford to get a fight. It's gonna be real hard. That's messed up, but it's business. PBC got all the chips to the board. You know? They got all the chips. They have 147 and 54. But yeah, obviously it's hope if they still negotiating. So obviously there's some type of hope. You know, until we hear another fight announced for one or both of them, It is what it is. Vergil Ortiz ain't a bad option. Great fight to make a statement to smoke Spence out, even though it'll be past that. Great fight. Great fight. Great fight. Do it right in front of Texas. In front of the whole Dallas, Texas. And obliterate his ass. You seen that nigga came to Dallas. He came to Dallas, right? And Earl Spence fled Dallas and and he left. He left. He all of a sudden he went on vacation for 2 weeks, dude. If that don't tell you everything you need to know about this fight, man, it ain't nothing to tell. You got Deontay Wilder and PBC fanboys talking about Wilder Helenius is a good fight. In what fucking world? Especially on pay-per-view. I can kind of see it if y'all say it on regular TV. It's still not a good fight. Helenius is a bum bash. He's not a good quality fighter. He's not a good quality fighter. He okay. We're at 10 heavyweights, he wouldn't be in there. Wilder, Joshua, Fury, Andy Ruiz, Wilder, no particular order. Wilder, Joshua, Fury, Usyk, Ortiz, Ruiz. What's my man said? Everybody ducking for the IBF. I forget his name. Him too. Joe Joyce. I put Dillian White over him, and I put Danny Du Bois over him too. It could be somebody else, but this is me going off the top of my brain. I put Big Baby Anderson over him too. Not Big Baby Miller, Anderson. I don't know what Big Baby Miller got going on right now. So that's my opinion on it. Maybe I put Joseph Parker over him too. But here's my opinion. But hey, we gotta obliterate and spank or Vergil Ortiz in front of the Dallas crowd. That's what you gotta do. But Earl Spence ain't gonna assume no blame, bro, and it's fine. Because you gotta know this world is built on fake shit. That's what it's built on. If you a fan of PBC, bro, and what they doing right now, you anti-boxing. But that's all I gotta say, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video. No, come here, clean your eyes. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance of notifications. We go live, drop a video. You can hit my link tree, find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Radio Public, Stitcher, the whole 9 all in there, man. I appreciate everybody supporting the channel. One time for the one time. Peace.